Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 7 of that game I like to call Star Trek. This is the Star Trek New Horizons mod for Stellaris. We are playing as United Earth and we're still in the very early stages of the game at the moment. We have had some unfortunate incidents and what we're trying to do now is basically make sure that everywhere is safe. We don't want to be attacked by pirates or anything anymore. So we're basically just going to be doing a little bit of patrolling. We do have that needs... General is present. General has a skill of 1 or higher and has 1 ship in orbit. Well, we don't have a general. We might be able to hire one. Leaders. Recruit. Let's just get the one with the cheapest recruitment cost, because it's the only one that we can afford. And if we go here to Earth and look at our armies, we need to recruit an assault army, because we need to be able to send an army there with a transport. Leader has gained a level, that is fine. Rivalry, Romulans and Vulcans, well that's to be expected. We found an anomaly. Let's go ahead and research it anyway. Research is completed. Engineering facility is now done. So, low profile hull. Now, the low profile hull reduces actually our hit points, but gives us a better chance to evade. We can go for the photonic. Let's go for the photonic torpedo. We've also completed the duratonic computers. So, new research there. Automatic exploration and... required labs. Recruitment of armies is completed. I've got a lot of stuff going on here. Treaty proposal, Andorrans and Bolians. Towed asteroid. For some reason someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Lambda Serpentis 1. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they were begun. Okay, that is fine. So we've got that army. Let's go ahead and assign you the general. We could give this general a name, but I don't have many male patrons. Sorry, I don't have many female patrons. They're all male, so that makes that a little bit difficult. Let's go ahead and embark. War declaration, Andorrans versus Orions. I'm not really too bothered about that. That's increased our naval capacity, which is brilliant. We definitely needed that going. Let's go for Xeno relations. Form Federation, that could be useful. That'll help out. So, we do have some money. We probably want to get another destroyer. At the same time, we want to go and find our transport fleet and send you to Luna, I suppose. Enter orbit. And then we should be able to do that, that mission there. So we've got our construction ship. What are you currently working on? Let's go back out of there. Let's go down here and get the mining stations. That'll cost us 180, but we also want to get the energy credits. We're a little bit starved for energy there.
Long-range scan of planet.
Benzites are over there. You have finished your scan. Now there are mining drones over here. We will go and I'd like to deal with those mining drones, actually. Let's not survey that one for now. Go and survey that one. Finding loads of these aliens in our space. So that's the Form Federation now allowed. Let us go for the research speed for society. That can't be a bad thing to get. Now that transportation fleet is there, we should be able to go and do this one. So it'll take 30 days. Orbital research mandate. Research stations built. 4. Well, we will build some research stations now. Yeah, we've got those mining drones. Those mining drones are actually weaker than... Oh, no, the 2 lots of mining drones. Okay. Well, Demons has progressed. USS First Expeditionary Force security forces have swept through the Orpheus mining facility, hunting for evidence connecting the facility to anti-alien violence sweeping USS First Expeditionary Forces space. The facility administrator, industrialist John Paxton, sought to assure investigators of Orpheus's uninvolvement in the recent troubles. Again, this is still a line from Enterprise. This provided untrue, however, do excuse the random cut in the music there. I had to cut out a little bit of a coughing fit, so I'll reread this bit a bit again. USS First Expeditionary Force security forces have swept through the Orpheus mining facility, hunting for evidence connecting the facility to anti-alien violence sweeping USS First Expeditionary Forces space. The facility administrator, industrialist John Paxton, sought to assure the investigators of Orpheus's uninvolvement in the recent troubles. This provided untrue, however, after a Mako team were attacked and killed shortly after unlocking access to a shielded area of the base housing a substantial cache of Starship-grade weaponry. Alerted to the weapons discharges, firefights erupted across the base between the investigating forces and surprisingly well-trained facility security. The conflict persists, with USS First Expeditionary Forces security forces to commit several waves of reinforcements. Eventually, Orpheus is secured at a great cost. However, in the chaos, the facility administrator Paxton eludes capture. Worse still, evidence from the facility indicates that Orpheus was not the only weapons cache in use by the extremists. We must prepare. Sounds like we're about to have another crisis, which is not something I'm particularly looking forward to. We've got a war between the Andorrans and the Orions. Again, that's not something that we really care about. So we definitely want to try and get at least one more destroyer if we can. That'll give us a significant boost to our fleet size. And at the same time, we've got some big old fleet from the Vulcans patrolling around here. At the same time, we also want to get as much stuff built in the planets within our space, so that we can actually get some decent things going on. I'm also tempted over here to maybe grab one of these stars just so we can get the extra minerals, but we should be alright. Let's go and check our sort of placement here. We can free up some of these tiles if we wanted to. What have we got going on over here? John Paxton, the former administrator of Orpheus Station, has emerged from hiding in a dramatic fashion on Mars. Having taken control of planetary broadcast facilities and government buildings, Paxton declares an open revolt against the United Earth government, accusing of surrendering Earth's future to alien powers. The rebellion, calling itself the Terra Prime movement, has the backing of a modest portion of the United Earth's fleet and ground forces. However, it appears the disruption to Paxton's operations on Orpheus have forced him to reveal the rebellion sooner than expected. Okay, so what have we got going on here? We have a hostile fleet. That hostile fleet has 146. Our fleet should be able to deal with that. So let's go and deal with that. We're in kind of the wrong place over here, but we will go and deal with that fleet. Does seem to be the only fleet that's around. Let's go again and send our transport fleet back to Earth. Can we not get you to land? Land all. There we go. Not too sure where the Vulcans are. Now we should be able to take these guys out. This is the next crisis that we were expecting. So we should be able to deal with this fleet. And what we probably should do back on Earth is get ourselves a few more assault armies. Don't really want to spend the minerals, but at the same time we need to be prepared for that. So at least their fleet here has no... their fleet has no leader. What just happened there? Did they run away? Looks like they bugged out. Yeah, we'll agree to migration. Right, where is the hostile fleet? You are still down there. Not too sure how you got down there, but let's go ahead and keep up the attack. You're taking a little bit of damage. Come on, First Fleet. I did ask you to go and get involved here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hopefully we won't take too much damage. One of our frigates is getting quite beaten up. We've got a technology done as well. Let us go ahead and let's get that planetary unification done. Again, I'll try and get all the ones done that have like very low requirements or that you can do very, very quickly. Always tends to be what I go for. This fleet constantly moving around is a little bit annoying. Let's just go and upgrade fleet to latest designs. We'll get some repairs done as well. Can we actually afford to get ourselves another destroyer? No, it's 1095, so we're almost there. Now, where are your ships now? You're over here, so let's go back and attack you again. They do still keep taking damage. We will eventually get them down. Research is complete. Okay. So, do we go for the Coleoptric Warp Engine? It's more warp power generation. Or inertial dampers. Inertial dampers give us better chance to evade. Let's go for the inertial dampers. And once again, we'll just keep chasing this fleet around. We did get to repair and upgrade in between battles, so that'll help us out a little bit. I feel like I need to go and turn the music down a bit now. I know I actually turned it up because I do love the music in this game, but it's like it's higher than the sound effects. Let's just turn it down a little bit. I don't feel like I'm having to shout over it now either. But you see, why do they just keep doing that? I don't know. I don't even know how they keep doing that, to be honest. It's like they just keep teleporting to the edge of the system. So now that that is done, Interstellar Trade Association, or reduced ship upgrade cost, that's going to be well worth having. We're not currently making any energy at the moment, although that's probably because we are kind of sieged out here. Did I just hear that the starbase was under attack? I don't think we're being attacked anywhere else, are we? Doesn't look like we are. Okay, science ships. You guys aren't actually doing anything right now, and I'd love it if you were. So, go and work on those. I thought they'd stopped because of the battle that was going on, but clearly not. We shouldn't have too much of a problem dealing with this war. At least I don't think we will. We need to get rid of this fleet, and then we'll go and take over Mars. And again, they're zipping away. Right, Earth. Not quite what I was looking for. Armies. We could probably do with one more assault army, to be honest. We are sort of working on some. Now then, where are you guys off to? Yeah, they're still messing around here. Right, we have more research done. That's the photonic torpedoes done. Give us a better power plant, a new resource, dilithium refinery, or research speed to engineering. Yes, it's definitely worth having. Right, we've taken out one of their ships. The rest of them are getting a little bit low. Now, of course, if they are retreating, they do take damage every time they do that, so this ship will probably get destroyed if they retreat again. No, they've still got 3, apparently. Not too sure if that's a bug, how they keep doing that. A comet was sighted. A small celestial object, pronounced gaseous and particulate tails, was recently seen observed in the Solar System. Passing was uneventful, but it gives us some influence, which is nice.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So, right, okay, there's another one of their ships down. Then, they're down to 1 now. We should be able to deal with this. They're evading quite well, but it's not really going to get too much further at this stage unless it manages to escape again. Which it looked like... I'm not sure whether it did or not. Let's get you over to Mars. But I think that we've dealt with that now. What have we got here? We have starvation on which planet is this? This is Earth. Earth is starving. Why is Earth starving? Looks like we need to get some facilities built in places where there is food. Let's go ahead and build a farm on that. We've already got a farm there, but nobody's working it for some ludicrous reason. Let's move you over to that. That should help things out a little bit. We also want to clear out some of these other tile blockers as well. So I guess we will get clearing some of them so that we can use them. Let's go ahead and get Earth's armies. Get you guys all embarked. And we're going to go and get you guys to enter orbit around Mars. And we'll see what they have down there. Let's see if we can actually do something to sort this out. We've got another army unit there as well. Let's just go ahead and get you embarked. You can go ahead and also enter orbit around Mars. Right, so then Mars, what do you have in terms of armies? You've got a little tiny garrison. We should be alright with this. Shouldn't be a problem at all. We'll just get all of the transport fleets together. They should stack. We want you and you. Can I not select both of you together? There we go. And I would like you to merge. There we go. One transport fleet. And let's go and land the armies. So this should work out quite well for us. We are significantly stronger than these guys. In terms of numbers at least anyway. Vulcans are turning up now. Now that all the work's done and the Vulcans arrive. So we should be able to occupy Mars quite easily here. We are losing money. We do have enough to go and get ourselves... No, the 1275 now. They're getting more expensive because they're getting upgrades and stuff, but that's okay. So let's just keep our eye on Mars. We should be able to take this. Yeah, the Vulcans are actually sending some transports as well. So the Vulcans are probably going to land their armies. A little bit too late now. Successfully invaded Mars. We now have 100% war score. We want to negotiate for this. And now we don't want a white peace. I must remember how I get this right. Cede Earth to Terra Prime. No, that's not what we want. We want to cede Mars to United Earth. That's what we want right there. Force demands. So there we go. We have got Mars back. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and get the fleet docked back up at Earth. And we will upgrade them as well. Just to keep constantly making them better. Make sure we're always using the best technology we have. Our construction ship, what are you currently doing? Because right now, I'd like you to go here and build a mining station there. And we'll get the extra energy credits.
Ships upgraded.
That will help us out.
Complete.
So we're up to 348 now. I still would like to get another destroyer. So you can't get over there. That is very unfortunate. You're scanning that planet. Let's go ahead and see how many of these we can survey. If we can get to any of them. They might all be within somebody else's space, you see. But we'll work on it. So let's go ahead and get you doing that. That is fine. So we don't need these armies on Mars anymore. Let's get you all to embark. There's a few Vulcan armies here as well. I don't really need the Vulcan armies, but okay. And you guys can return to Earth as well.
Station complete.
So we do need to also get some research facilities. We want to get as many energy credits as we can.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Now then, what planet were you working on? You are going to now go around and work on some of these ones, I suppose. I'll queue a few up, because hopefully that way I won't have to micromanage too much. But we do need the fleets to go and get rid of these mining drones that we have around. Yeah, we've got mining drones over here. In fact, though, the Vulcans may be dealing with them on our behalf, and they actually are. So thank you very much for that, Vulcans. That is appreciated. Saves me having to deal with it. Now that's the bigger fleet. I'd have preferred if they'd have gone and dealt with that one, but that is very unlikely to happen. Transport fleets, you are going to land. We need to go to Earth and tell the... No, we don't. Oh, they haven't actually arrived at Earth yet. But they should do. They are en route. Has our construction ship finished what I asked it to do? Apparently it has. Go ahead and build the mining stations, though. I should get some more stuff done for us. We haven't had a look at this system either. Benzites are there, but we should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab one of the science ships and queue them up to survey that system. And we can queue you up to survey this system, because we know that the Vulcans have just cleared it out for us. Now, I did say that there was one more planet, at least somewhere. I'd seen one that I wanted to colonise. And I can't remember what it was. Was it this one over here? No. Is it one that's turned up in somebody else's territory and I've missed it? Kenny Wilson has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs. Oh, fantastic. So cheaper upkeep for ships. Nice one, Kenny. Where was the... Anomaly oh, we've got an anomaly. There's no risk, so let's research it. Just going to pause for a second. I need to find that other planet that I saw that I could colonise, and I have no idea now where it is. Is it this one? Is it Altair? It is. It was one of these ones. I think I said I was going to do this one first. So yeah, we'll need to build a colony ship, and that's somewhere where we will colonise. That should be fine. How are things going over here? We're going to have unemployed people here. We're going to upgrade this building. Let's work on it. Let's go ahead and clear this kelp. You can get upgraded as well. Can't do it yet because we don't have the planetary administration yet. Let's go ahead and build that engineering lab. Let's go ahead and build that bio lab. And let's go ahead and build that physics lab. Now that does use a fair bit of our minerals, but I think it's worth it for getting the science as quick as possible. And the minerals aren't coming in at a bad speed, so I'm quite happy with that. Either way, I'm going to pause up here and end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Stellar Trek, and I will see you on the next episode. Until then, goodbye for now.